gonna try this again. I really don't know what happened there. But this is split part of stream 5 for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We just took out all the poachers. We're gonna check what's behind door number 1. So this is a red access. Doesn't matter here. These are bad guys. Why are they treating them like, oh, you broken into some important person? Who cares? These are freaking poachers. So I'm taking all their shit. Satin. Oh yeah. We're done here. All right, just make sure. Oh, no. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Overindulging now. All right, let's get out of here. Okay.
All right, Pepik. Let's go and see Vostatek. Whoa! Quick!
Where'd he go? Where'd that pig go? Where'd he at? He disappear? You better be kidding me. Get the freaking horse. Oh, there he is. Blended into the bushes. Yeah, my horse riding isn't what it was. Can fall off the sucker now. Another game, I was fine.
Whoa! Whoa!
All right, I got your steed. God, that
Pepik.
quest took forever.
The bandits had him, just like you said.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you, lads. Thanks, Harold.
You're welcome.
Sucks that the cutscene is still.
My name's Henry.
Screwing
Whatever. What did you do with those horse sons?
They're dead.
Dead?
Down to the last one.
Serves them right. You're one hell of a fighter. You're a real tough fella. I mean, you stink, and your shoulders are pointy. But a tough fella nonetheless.
Enough already.
All right, then. Will you ride with us? Or will we meet back at my place? We've got a lot to celebrate.
Right.
I'll ride with you. We wouldn't want you falling off that horse along the way.
Henry, you found him. I knew something had happened.
It's all right, Zlata.
Vitek, come here. Pa's home.
He doesn't care.
Thank God you're all right. What happened?
Ah, nothing much. Some wolves went after the carcass I had and chased me up a tree. Good thing Henry here showed up to save me.
Mother of God, that could have ended badly.
What is it, Ma? He's fine, just like I said he'd be.
Vitek, don't be rude.
He's right, though. I'm mostly fine.
Don't talk rot. What about your leg? Don't tell me a wolf bit you.
Nothing like that. I did that jumping down from the tree.
Are you sure there were even any wolves to begin with? You reek of booze! Again, he was drunk, wasn't he?
Those wolves were really there. Whether Vostatek had been drinking before that had nothing to do with it.
Right. So he was off his head.
That's enough, Vitek. I won't have you speaking to your father like that. Pa! Quiet. Apologize to your pa.
Give it a rest. Both of you. Please. Vitek is right. I'm the one that should be apologizing. I was drunk. But I promise you, I'll change my ways.
I don't want any more of your promises. But I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all right. But I've got to go. We have some work to do.
What are we going to do with that boy?
I'll have a word with him later.
That's enough talk. Henry, we've got to reward you somehow.
Well, I've got a lot.
If you ever need a place to sleep, our door is always open.
That's right. And you deserve a big pile of groschen. You saved Peppy and even dealt with those poachers on top of it.
What poachers?
Oh, nothing, Slatter. Thanks, Henry. Here you are.
Happy to help.
Now, if you'll both excuse me,
80
I've
brush.
got to sleep it off.
Thank you, Henry. Truly. Stop by sometime.
For some little action, huh? All right, we got a bed here at least. See if that is actually true. But I got a lot out of that. We got some arrows, a bow, and stuff. Like that whole mission was payment in its. The whole quest was payment in itself.
Greetings to you.
Yep. Y'all eating side by side. Who's the other dude over there? Get your other huntsman with you.
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
It was nothing, just a slight cold. Aye, a man would be calling for the priest, but women are made of stronger stuff.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime then.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
Where can I sleep?
You can stay in the stable, next to our lodge.
Are there any stray dogs around here? I'm looking for one.
I have no idea. My husband deals with these things. You'll have to ask him. Farewell, and take a...
For goodness sake, you look awful.
I'm looking for my dog.
What's that got to do with me? Everyone's looking for something.
I think my dog joined a
I
pack
just
of
helped
wild
you,
animals.
idiot.
I found a mauled deer near the spot he got lost.
Now that you mention that wolf pack, I've got it in for them. And I'm not the only one. They've been wreaking havoc around Simine, chasing after game. It's driving old Lord Simine mad. But you're telling me an ordinary mutt joined up with them?
I'll have to go and verify it. Thanks.
Folks say they're always prowling up in the woods and rocks above the pond in the evenings. If you want to find them, try looking around there before dusk.
I'd like you to teach me something.
Yeah, all right. But it will cost you. What do you want to know?
Okay. Well, that's done. Now let's get to the freaking shepherd. Then we can make our way to the blacksmith. We'll go out this way. I need to get to a spot where we can sell stuff, because being out here with all of this stuff that can go bad is a bad thing. So let's hope there's a town up where we're going out this way. Hope there's a village. Feeling better now we have a bow. Take things out from a distance. We're nice and bloody, so we're gonna look more intimidating. What's not to like? In this early morning. Come on up ahead. Who are you? Someone we can't talk to. We can maul him if we wanted to. We're not a bandit. Okay, we're getting close to something. You look suspicious. Are you messenger?
Hail, good man!
God be with you.
And with you. How about taking a break? Rest those legs and try your wits instead.
I don't feel like riddling right now. Riddle me this. I'm out of here. Okay, let's go. Now we know why our stream went down earlier. The modem was accidentally hit. All right, where are we? Tack off. Hello, I'm Bloody. Doing all right?
What a nice maypole. It'd be a shame if something...
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Really, very nice.
I'll say, the best in the county. Do you know why?
No?
Because it's the only one. We toppled the one in Jellyov. They never saw it coming. Nobody gets the better of us. I don't think they're going to try anything after that beating anyway. Even if they do,
Oh, this is those
an equal
peeps.
raise the alarm and we'll kick their asses again.
Yeah, very stuck up. So this is the place the guy wanted us to steal their little thing. Oh, this guy looks different. Oh, damn, I'm over encumbered. Okay. Smithy, the blacksmith, we made it. But where's the blacksmith? That's all I care about right now. There's the blacksmith. the first blacksmith since I started playing this. We finally met one. Okay. Frames have dropped a bit here.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Would you repair a few things for me?
The shield, though, is the most expensive.
Word about the price.
Sure. Why not? Very well, then. Thank you kindly. And come again, friend.
100. Woo. So that got repaired.
What would you like?
I'll have a look at the wares.
So you a lot of stuff. About to get our money back a bit. He doesn't buy everything we have on us, unfortunately.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure. Why not?
What would you say to this?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied. Very well, then. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Nice. Got some money back. And about
What
that
would
job.
you like?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. I'm sorry. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare.
How's your sister?
Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire.
She was sick.
You have to heat it up a bit like this. Try poking it around for a
Slight
bit.
cold. Aye, a man would be calling for the priest.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
You're no longer in mortal danger.
What's the matter with you, Henry? You can't forge anything in this cold furnace. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Bloody hell. What's the hold-up? I've shown you this part already. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Craftsmanship.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. How come it's open? What are you poking around that hole for, huh?
So what are we gonna sell? I kind of want to hold on to some of that dried beef. Oh.
Word about the price.
But of course.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with this. You see? I knew we'd make a deal. Thank you, and take care.
Aren't those dice sad you're just letting...
What's new around here?
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local storyteller, you know. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want.
And that's all I'd say. Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
all right.
That's a beautiful maypole. We never had one quite like it back home.
Aye, ours is the prettiest. And also the only one in these parts. That's why we keep a close eye on it. Nobody's managed to steal it in recent years, but not for a lack of trying. Except, I feel sorry for my poor Hinyik, having to worry about it.
Henyuk?
He's my sweetheart, I suppose. It's complicated.
Complicated? Is something wrong?
Well, since you asked, my parents forbid us from seeing each other. They're all up in arms over it. They're just not fond of him. So we have to meet in secret, which is impossible now, since Henyek doesn't have the time because he has to watch the maypole.
Well, what if someone took over for him and he had some free time tonight?
I'd like to see that. He's tired, but it's a matter of honor for him. Besides, the others wouldn't be happy if they found out.
We'll see. Show me your wares. I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye, I'm listening.
No, only because it's you.
That sounds really interesting. Lower it a little more, and I'll be satisfied. Aye, that sum will convince me. Pleasure doing business. God be with you. I had that. How are your knees?
Why would he do
Feeling
that?
better?
Oh,
Do you
yes.
think he has
That
enough
ointment
cows
of yours
as
is a
is?
gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye.
Okay.
When
We're
I'm
back.
old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about
proof of
this
my
fella who
civility, I
always
shall
got
kiss
heartburn
your
just
slipper.
before it snowed.
But
You could
wait,
team up.
milady. You're wearing
All
your
we need is a bloke
clodhoppers
who
covered
can't
in
get it up
shit.
when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
3 cripples, more like. Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there. Just as well. I fell asleep in the sermon.
So, this is your famous maypole. I'm too conspicuous during the day. Better to try at night.
One beer.
Greetings to you.
What now?
Welcome. What can I do for you?
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories. I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
To your health, my friend.
My God, what's taking so long? Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth. So, he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself. So he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one." But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down whole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
Oh, that's so cruel. I feel sorry for Kuba.
Aye, and so did Matthias. He went to the water goblin and begged for his brother's body so he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against the big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent.
Just leave
with
it
the
behind.
last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier, where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Sure.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune. Didn't you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. Farewell.
I'm good on an axe. I could get it to sell it though. Not really an axe user. That was a long story. Next time he might want to make it a long story short.
Do you know Hanyuk at all?
He started going out with our monka a while ago, but we put a stop to it. In short, he's not exactly the kind of fella I want in my family.
Why? Did he do something to you?
I don't want him whisking Manka away so we never see her again. His parents came here shortly after that terrible plague. There was a vacant farm, so they settled there. They had 3 sons, Hanyuk being the youngest. Say, have you met his brothers?
I haven't. Though I can't say I made an effort to.
Well, you couldn't have met them even if you wanted, because they're not here. Both of them left. They say the younger one had a sweetheart in Troskovitz and took her with him. Nobody knows where they ended up.
Well, that doesn't really mean anything. You're judging him unfairly.
Come on now. What do you even know?
I've been through a lot. The main thing is, everyone deserves a second chance.
Just you wait. I'll prove you wrong. One of these days, he's going to pack up and disappear, and I don't want him taking our monka along with him. He doesn't like folks talking about it, but wandering's in his blood whether he likes it or not. He's even got into fights over it. Just mentioning it is enough for him to clench his fists. I don't want Monka wasting her time with someone like him. You should try that on him.
I'll have a look at your wares.
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
Greetings. Greetings to you.
Greetings.
God bless you.
Good day.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill 2 birds with the 1 stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even 1 single sheep? I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's so stupid he's smart. I'm certain he'll come back to me.
Good.
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that
Watch
forked
us get the
birch.
sheep killed.
Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry. If the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. See you soon, my friend.
All right. This could get interesting. So we need to go over there. Behind us. Ignatius. I'm assuming it's you. It is. Is it? No. Gave us a carrot. I can't exactly pull it out and use it. I guess he'll follow. I don't know. If not, I could probably do without him. Gonna get mauled by freaking wolves. Fighting multiple wolves is simple enough now. At first, it was a bit annoying. Just gotta know when to.
I think I've found the spot.
Just gotta know when to block. That's the fourth birch. So where are the freaking wolves? Let's see what's over here though. Nothing. Oh, it's a camp. Don't need it. This better not be a nighttime thing. Go past the birch. We got some hares. Splitting hairs. Probably in there. Sheep didn't even follow us. Got some deer. Hunting in this game seems very more plentiful than the first. And you can get pretty close to the animals now than you could in the first game as well. They spooked very easily. Now you can get a bit closer before they spook. It made hunting them a lot easier. I'm not seeing any wolves. Not hearing them either. To be able to hear them before we see them. Maybe because we don't have the bait, which is the sheep. We found our way back. I guess since we don't have a belt to put carrot or food on, maybe that's why it's not following. It's always something. But there's the birch again. Oh, place the bait near the birches. Yeah, place it. Near the base of the birches. Where would that be? I think this would be the base. What can we put? Am I being dumb? This is the birch. There's two of them though. This one's the split. Hold on, let me take a look. Where is it? This one. Lay meat next to the jagged birch trees. Meat. That's optional. So I can put meat here. I don't have to lead the sheep. Come on, we're on a time limit. I gotta get this done. I got like 10 to 15 minutes. Then I have to watch my show. Maybe we have to call it quits to the stream. Yeah, the game in this direction sometimes not clear enough. Next to the jagged birch trees on the slope. I'm looking for a prompt. Come on. Is it this tree or this one? Still not specific enough. God, this is like the second quest in the game so far. With directions, placing things, but not as clear as you think. The map is no help either. But this is the closer we can zoom in And our figure is covering up 5. Like a general area thing. Maybe if we crouch. So we actually have 3 different burst trees here. There's the split and the 2 singles. Skinnier one. Jesus Christ. Take it on the slope. With the slope in. Oops. Whoops. I'm gonna pick that, but no prompt. Oh boy. Tempted to use a guide. I did it once. With another quest that had us follow directions and they weren't not as clear. This is another one. And I hardly ever use guides, but that quest was annoying me. Do I have meat? No. Well, I do, but it's dried. Still should count. Is it because it's dried? So much for that time limit. I'm trying to avoid using the sheep. Since it wasn't following me anyway. I think you put on a rock or something. Get on a branch. No. I want them to get to it easy, so it wouldn't be on a tree itself. The ground, it shouldn't matter where you put it. La, 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 la. Anyone watching that has done this quest, do you know where you might be able to place anything? Where we're supposed to be placing the meat or the carrot? Because I have no idea. Supposed to be in this general area. I'm going to move out of it for a bit. So H is the bait for the birches. I is the sheep. Wait, one more time. Next to the jagged birch trees. And on here it says, place the bait near the birches on the slope. Near the birches. Slope. At the slope. Are those the only birches? I think they are. No, they're not. These are birches, but those aren't the ones we want. It starts to slope on this end, that way. So maybe they want it on this side. The boppa. I don't know. Hold up. Gonna do it. What is this? This is called Find called Mutt. This is the last resort. I don't want to do it. Hold on here. Wait a minute. I think we have to do that manually. We have to place it manually. Like just drop it. Is that really what I had to do? Thought it was a prompt. There we go. Hide in a bush. Oh, you idiot. Don't do that. The hiding place is here.
They're coming.
There they are. Mutt in that group. I think that one on the far side is Mutt. Mutt has gone feral. Can I attack? Damn it. Thanks for walking into my shop. Shut up. Come on. Fuck. Where's the other one? Hey, Mutt, it's me. Mutt. I don't want to hurt you. Fuck. Ow. Ouch. Don't. If you're going to attack me, I'm attacking you. You don't look like Mutt anyway. Damn it. Damn it, I blocked too early. It's all about blocking and backing off these guys. Fuck, missed. Damn it. You can never get two shots on them. Because they'll run away each time. And then when you back off, they come right at you. They're running away. I can't have you run away. I need to kill you. Damn. I need to kill him for the reward. Where'd that wolf body go? Could take those fangs. There it is. About to get bloodied. Yeah, I'll take the meat. Oh shit. Where is it? You're back. Come on. Oh, you running again? Ain't staying for that this time. Dog meat, baby. Dog meat's worth quite a bit as well. Gonna go smoke this meat. And you're back too. Why can't I? There we go. just fainted. All right, they're dealt. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. They're dealt with. Let's go back. Getting dark too. Perfect timing. Didn't have to sacrifice one of his sheep. There you go. Oh shit. What the hell happened there?
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog among them.
20 grosh.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
I wanted to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
No, nothing happened. He survived. And he's probably back with the flock by now.
I'm glad to hear that.
Only because I didn't use them.
Fool, but I'm fond of him.
Farewell. And wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, eh?
You got a wash around here? Because I don't see any. Yes, you do. Nice. And the dude lives somewhere. Near a hill. Or not. Yeah, who else could know? Down here. You have to travel, fast travel to get there. But let's head back to Takov. Save up and then we'll call it. I'm just gonna fast travel there. Haven't done that much.
God.
Luckily we have a bed here at the Blacksmith. Oh dang, we should visit that smoker too. Let's go do that while we add this freaking meat. Use one of these finally. Throw that dog meat in there. As well as that wolf meat. smoked. Doggy drinking the water, huh? See how that smoked meat looks. Property wise. Can we eat it? I think we can. Disease. We'll eat it. Not just sell it. Go to sleep first. Mainly just to get the save. Perfect. Game saved. Very nice. All right. Well, that's what we're going to call it for now. Only because I got to watch the show. But I'll be back later with the more, most likely. I wish there was a way to fix the cutscene issue. Each time they speak or do an action, they freeze. And I don't know why. I think it's on the game. I don't think it's me. Oh, well. We'll figure it out. Next time, what are we going to do? Oh, yeah, head. I'm going to try to get Mutt. Get that over with. We can use them to distract while we defeat folks. So we're gonna get to the nomads camp, travel there, and from there look for Mutt in this area. The best way to get there from here, I guess, no, it is to take the nomads camp. It's gonna be a long trek. Yeah. We just go now. Get there from the nomad camp. We could take that path around. Let's do it, I guess. No. I usually don't like to fast travel because I like to explore the world. But in this case, I just want to get Mutt, get that over with. Then continue exploring as usual. So we can get there from
God bless.
This way. Think down here. Yeah. So there's how I get some viewers right when I'm about to end it. Funny how that works. Guess this is where the more important people are. But this is not the right way. Okay. Gonna have to end it. Want to get over there. Want to get down there and take the take this path. Okay, we follow this, we should get there. Oh, went the wrong way. Damn it. It's the one up above. This path. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, I should sell this meat while I'm here, close by. But this stuff goes bad quick. Okay, we're gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, peeps, and we're gonna pick it up next time, probably later tonight. If interested, feel free to stop by for more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Adios. I am starving as well. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, and here we go.